morning, guys. Alexa, stop. She can't hear me. Alexa! Alexa! Stop. Morning. Happy Monday. I don't know where the tripod is. I saw it yesterday, but I can't find it right now. So you guys are in my medicine cabinet. Just so you know. Hold on. Sorry. Good morning. Happy Monday. Okay, so I decided this is gonna be my first vlog of the week because what happened was I went to like put my deodorant on and I'm jamming to Revolution. You know, I like getting crunk to gospel music in the morning. Unless I got an attitude. If I got an attitude, I'll put Big Sean on it. I'll listen to Big Sean radio in the morning. But I try to start my day with some gospel music or worship or whatever, depending on what I'm doing. If my energy's low and I'm trying to get going, I'll put gospel music on. If my energy's already up, then I'll put on some worship music and chill. But just try to start my day in the presence of God. I was jamming, I was putting my deodorant on and realized it's almost gone. And it got me to thinking. I was like, what do I do right now? Because my deodorant is almost gone. Like there's enough that I can like get some on and I'm like inside, you know, I'm not gonna be like sweating and like running around places. I mean, girls don't sweat anyways, right? Like we glitter and that's it. There's no sweat. We don't sweat. Don't own that, ladies. We sparkle, we glisten. Anywho, I was wondering, it made me wonder what you guys do. Like, what do you do when you're running out of deodorant, right? You're running out of deodorant, you have no time to go buy some, like you gotta get your day started, like you gotta work with what you got. What are you gonna do? Tell me in the comment section. Like if you're single, say, I'm single, and if I'm running out of deodorant, I do this. If you're married and you have a significant other, you're running out of deodorant and you do this. Now me, I'm gonna work with whatever I got. Typically, what I'll do is if I'm running out and it's not enough for me to like rub without scraping, because then if it scrapes, I can't talk this morning. I just brushed my teeth and put my liners in, so like, I'm talking funny. But if you're doing it and it's running out, then like the way they have it built, it'll scrape off what you put on there. That's no help. So what I'll do is I'll use like the top of my nail so it's not under my nail and like scoop some out and then like put it on there and then like rub it. And I make that face too because it's cute. And then it's on there. Yay! And now I'm deodorized for the day. That's what I do. Tell me what you do. All right, I gotta get dressed now. I'm busy. Jeez. Y'all, today is just a beautiful day. I pulled up to the office. Nobody was in my spot. Justice took the trash out this morning. I just feel good. It's Monday too. I hope I'm not jinxing myself. I'm gonna be honest too. This is gonna be like real rap raw week. If I have a bad day, y'all are gonna know I had a bad day. I mean, it's always been real rap raw, but like I'm gonna make sure like I go out of my way to make sure I let you guys know exactly how my week is going. Because I try not to be a Debbie Downer. Like I want to be positive and stuff like as much as I can. And it's like if the world is like falling on my head, like everybody doesn't need to know that. If I can still muster up energy for a smile, then that's what I'm going to do, right? But this week, if I find myself sitting and contemplating existence, I'll talk to you guys after I pray and get myself together, of course. Then I'll talk to you guys and we'll see how that goes. Ooh, it might be fun. And then watch me have like the best week ever and not be sad at all. Let's hope for that. Let's hope for just good vibes all week. But how crazy would that be? Ooh, I just feel good. What if something really good is coming? What if somebody's just going to come like hand me $1 billion? What? That would be lit. Then my vlogs would be like shopping and vacations all the time. Yeah. Let's go with that scenario. Productivity. Maverick headquarters has been like A1 today, like for real. I have something in my eyeball, it's bothering me. Look at it, it's like a whole piece of hair. Get out of my Oh, he's so handsome. What's his name? Look at him. Sending official business texts. Being a boss. No, seriously, we're doing really, really good. We're like knocking videos out left and right. Knocked out the first 3 episodes of a brand new series today, like in what world? It's pretty fantastic. I'm proud of us. Kind of don't have a choice. We have to move. And Melanie's like, got the whole house packed up already. Like a beast. Like a beast. Has boxes like labeled. I was talking to her on the phone earlier. I was like, oh, I was gonna get a Sharpie. Do we have a thick Sharpie? She was like, I was just gonna print labels. Of course you were, Melanie. Do you then, boo-boo. So yeah. Reaction video time. I gotta go.
It's late. Say no more.
Dude, pour out your juice. Look at
Say it again.
Look how juice is
Say it again.
I actually think that's good. It's a little.
Juice don't want
Can you get it to where you want to flip it up so I can see it?
No, ninja juice. Look at us.
So I'm gonna count through. I'm gonna shoot. Let's see if you can dodge it like the Matrix. You gotta look it in the face, Juice.
Okay.
I'll do it with my head turned.
That was looking at it, right? That's a little bit real. You still want soccer? If I give you basketball. Okay, wait. It was never. The second part of the jump. And you just exactly. They are still going. Here's the thing. Here's what you don't want to say.
Get tired.
Okay.
Jazz, I just said I'm the Nuggets king, and he's the Nuggets king.
No.
And he said yes. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time.
No, hold up. Listen, here's what I'm trying to say. Look, it's so crazy. Like, y'all don't know how we were acting. Y'all really I've been saying the whole time is we are the champion of 2 separate things. Yes, I have. And you're just mad because I called I So I get admitted that you want to first up?
Yeah, but
Okay, so that's okay. Wait, so this is hanging on words. That was like I ain't saying anything.
what I'm saying is, I'm saying
We're not talking about. We're talking about what I'm saying. Just hanging on words.
I don't know if you can see yourself.
Go try. All right. What's your go? You got it. Go. Woo! Oh, I didn't do it hard enough. Home from work, cooking late, lazy dinner. I've been home for a while. I left the office at like 6:30. It's 7:30 now. Mama Mav was here because Crystal got off at 3, so she came and bridged the gap because the girls were napping. And so yeah, I'm making spaghetti and they're gonna have biscuits with it left over from last night. Honey butter biscuits! Just because I don't feel like making garlic bread because it's late and I'm just trying to get dinner made. But I feel like my spaghetti sauce is undefeated. So the kids are pretty hype. They're excited for spaghetti. So whole grain pasta. I'm excited. I'm exhausted though. I've been flaring now for a little over a week. It's the longest flare that I've had in a long time. I think I've been handling it pretty good, so that's cool. I've probably had the most stressful, busiest month of my life. So many different changes and so much has happened. And everything, even moments where I thought that things were like really, really bad, everything has really just worked out for my good. I had a really, really, really bad emotional breakdown earlier this month. And I can't even believe I just said that out loud. It was bad. I had a lot happen to me all at once. And because I don't really talk about my emotions and my feelings and really even things that I'm dealing with or going through that much with the people around me, it can cause problems sometimes for the people that don't really know me and just aren't those just ride or die folks that have really taken the time to get to know me. So that's caused some problems. It's it's caused some problems for me this month with some of my relationships and whatnot, and some have came out stronger and some have ended, and that's just the reality of life and just how it works, you know. Sometimes just not compatible with some people, and it is what it is. But in the light of just my health, hold on. Hey, Lavelle, I don't understand. Verity, move that chair. And then dealing with my health on top of crazy situations that I had going on with my family, my extended family, everybody at my house is fine, but I've had a lot going on with my family that just kind of caused my whole head to explode. And yeah, I went through a lot, but I think I've grown a lot in this short amount of time, and really just kind of had the epiphany that I'm just going to embrace the process of all that life is right now. And if relationships end and I don't understand why, or if my health is freaking out and I don't understand why, or if my family is crazy and I don't understand why, like, I don't have to understand everything. I just have to do the best I can with every day and with what I have, and just go with it. And the people that are still around when I'm cleaning up all the mess, like, that's what matters. And that's just where I'm at with it. So yeah, it's been really, really crappy though. Flaring through all of it. So it's tough. Because sometimes, like, I feel like it's weird because I feel like I have like emotional flares where like maybe I'm like really, really anxious, or I'm struggling with my depression or just other mood issues and just things that come with having fibromyalgia and the other stuff that I have going on. So it's tough. But and then like physically I might be okay, or I get like tremors and stuff sometimes. Like I'm dealing with those now, so it's like, you know, my hands will just be, you know, just be shaking, and which makes my voice kind of shake a little bit. It's almost like a constant tremble that I have. Or my legs, which are my primary complaint, or my legs and my back will be acting up, which is especially sucky now because I'm dealing with the issues with my knee. So it's tough. I'll be like really emotional and be like sad, which sucks because I'm already a really sensitive, like in my feelings type of person. I like overanalyze and overthink everything. I have to like really sit and like talk out my feelings and like situations and stuff that like I have, honestly, just to like make sure that like I'm not tripping. Like that's like, I talk to my sisters and I'm like, okay, this is how I feel about this. Why am I freaking out about this? Please help me not feel like a crazy person. And like going to therapy has helped. I found a really awesome therapist to just kind of like talk out my issues. I like dealt with a lot growing up. Like my parents' situation is really like crazy and has caused a lot more long-term damage than I thought. I have 4 parents, 4 adults that played an active role in my development, and in some instances like I'm greater for it, and in a lot of instances I have a lot of issues that everybody's contributed to one way or another. So it's been cool to like work that out in therapy and really just kind of start to like understand myself better. And really you guys have been a big help too. Having a channel and an outlet where I can just like legitimately just like be myself, and most of you just accept me for it, and it is what it is, has been awesome for me and so healthy. And my therapist thought that it was a good idea, so that's really helped me stick with it and keep going even in the midst of like everything that's been happening. And now I feel like I'm on like the up and up. I feel like a lot of stuff went what I thought was really wrong, but turned out to be really, really great for me in the long run. Things like a lot of good things are happening right now, and I'm just gonna let a lot of stuff just kind of come to the light on its own and not really talk about the things that are happening right now. But it's a lot of good stuff going on. And it's crazy because for me it just feels like when everything seems to be like falling apart and going crazy and you just don't understand what's going on, like those are the times when you got to trust God the most. Like just know that he's up to something. Just kind of laugh and be like, ha! Ooh, Ooh, you're funny. What do I need to learn from this? Let's learn it so we can move on. And that's it. And like, it sounds cliche, but it's just so true. Like, that's really just what I did. I was like, God, like, I trust you. Like, you got this. I don't understand what the fluff is going on, but I'm sure you have a plan, so I'm just gonna go with it. And as soon as I made that decision, I've been so much happier, and good things just keep happening. So it's proof enough for me. Good to go. Thanks, God. I appreciate you. So it's been okay. I've tried to, like, that's why I didn't really vlog much last week, is because I was sick. I was sick most of the weekend, like looking miserable. And it's like, if I mess around and decide I'm not gonna have on lashes or put a wig on and some makeup and stuff, when I'm flaring, I look sick. Especially now that like my hair is cut, y'all, it's a situation. So I was like, I don't want to be vlogging. And then everybody's like, oh my gosh, Jazz, I'm so sorry. You look so terrible. I've made that mistake before. There are gaming videos that are up to this day, and most of the comment section is like, dang, your wife looks fluffed up. Is she okay? I'm like, good gracious. Oops. So, yeah. Try to like do all the positives and stuff. But my day's still going really good. We were super productive at the office today. We got so much recording knocked out. So that's good. Came home. The kids they're being okay. Like, Verity kicked the crap out of Lyric in her back not too long ago. But she came and said sorry, and they're cool now. But other than that, like, everything's been okay. Like, nobody's hollering or freaking out. So it's all good. I just want to be happy, guys. I just want to be happy. I just want to have a happy life with, like, fun adult friends, and I just want my businesses to thrive. Can you hold this? And that's it. That's it. I want my family to be healthy and happy, and I'm good. They go back to school next week, and I'm hype about it. Are you hype, Verity? Are you hype to go back to school, girl?
No.
No? Yeah, Verity doesn't like following the rules, so she's a rebel. She's a rebel without a cause, guys. But I talked to her a long time. I am going to get these kids plates made so they can eat, and then I can get them ready for bed so I can finally sit down, because my legs and my back are on fire. Don't hit, Lavelle. Don't be annoying. And I don't know. Maybe we'll talk more before I go to bed. Maybe we won't. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But for now, I gotta go.
I want to go surfboarding. I want to jump off a cliff with no floaties. I want to go to the park. I want. And then she said,
jump off a cliff with no floaties? What?
I was like, girl, I gotta go to my mom. I was like, do something basic, like go to the gym or go to somewhere fun, like go jump! I said, go jump for my birthday. Can I go jump for my birthday?
No, baby, you gotta talk to your mommy.
She's here.
We gotta work, though.
Yeah. Your mom's here. Her mom's here.
So you gotta do something after
Go see.
Verity.
Go jump on her bed.
Verity. No, don't. No. Y'all don't go
Is she
jump on
awake?
her bed.
When she comes.
But maybe after we get off work. But we got church.
Hi, Daddy. Chocolate covered strawberry. Ow.
All right, hey, get up. I didn't say you guys could go in there. All right, you guys go relax. I'm gonna get up and get dressed.
Deep breaths. No.
Yeah. Like, why though? It's a lot of house. Like, they don't got nowhere else they could be. No? No, don't come in here. Get out. Go lay down. No. 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 Back up. Go lay down. Go back where you were. Go lay down. Good dogs.
So that girl in the car right there decided that she was gonna try and
Like follow us. And it's funny because Bianca was like telling me a story about a time she was pulling into the street we were pulling in, and she described a girl who was about to pull out like way too fast, but they had a stop sign. And so she's like, you know, I honked or whatever, and then she like flipped Bianca off and then tried to act like she was gonna like follow her, like she was gonna come do something, and was like yelling in the car behind her. So Bianca's crazy self like stopped and acted like she was gonna like open the door, and so the girl like sped off around her. Well, it was crazy because as Bianca's telling the story, the girl pulls up to the same stop sign quick too. It was like skirt, like as if she wasn't gonna stop, and Bianca had her head up. It was crazy. She was like, oh, it was her or whatever, and we just, you know, we were driving by. So the girl decided that she was gonna like follow us, and so we like passed my house and like got to the end of the street, and I slowed down. Bianca was like, no, slow down more, stop. So I stopped, and so Bianca got out and closed the door. This girl put her car in reverse and backed up so fast. And then when we got to the stoplight, she was in the lane next to us, so if she would have came up to the stoplight, she'd have been right next to us, and she stopped all the way back where I showed you. She turned on the street though, so she's still following me.
Turn on the street.
Because now we kept going to the office to go take pictures.
I was not playing with her. Like, and I stayed for a minute, and she like went and drove around and came back by me, and then seen I was still there and was like, ah, and took off. Like, what are you following me for, you weirdo?
God, that's the weirdest thing ever.
Because I was gonna beat her up. Why are you following me? And I was gonna beat you up.
But it's like, I don't understand though. Like, if she's not gonna stay there, like why are people so weird? Like, don't act like you're confrontational if you're not confrontational. What are you following my car for?
I'm confrontational.
Because when we get to the office, I'm gonna get out. So it's like I don't understand.
She can get blocked in the neighborhood. Like, what? Like, I'm not the one.
Like, this is we're the wrong people to mess with for no reason. Like, for real. I think she stopped because I didn't see her come around the roundabout. We'll see what happens.
Didn't know how much I really
Hey, you guys, I gotta start saving up my money because I want to GoPro it, because it's so irritating when like hilarious stuff happens like naturally and like I miss it because I wasn't filming. So it's like my next order of business, like to get a GoPro to just have in my car all the time, so I can just be like boop, and it'll just be recording every time I'm in the car, and that way if funny stuff happens with all the goofy kids that are usually back there, I'll be able to show you guys and share it with you. But I was thinking about you guys, and I wanted to talk to you because I was jamming out to my Don't Go to Prison playlist, and I was wondering what songs you guys listen to, for those of you that are like, you know, go to music when, you know, you're like in your feelings or whatever, like when you're like irritated to like a point of you feel like you could Homer Simpson strangle somebody. What do you listen to like get back to like feeling like a sane person? I want to know those songs. I need the song and the artist in the comments. And I'm going to listen to all of them. And the ones that I like, I'm going to add to my Don't Go to Jail playlist. And then I'll share it with you guys. And then you guys can see what songs I listen to when I'm trying not to go to jail. Just because I thought it was a great idea. Well, I made it to Thursday. And this stupid moment came, and it sucks because I told you guys that I was gonna do something. So as irritating and embarrassing as it is, I gotta do it. My bad day, my first bad day of the week has officially came. I should be getting ready, and I'm currently sitting on the floor in my closet. I mean, I prayed for a little bit, like I worshiped for a little bit. So like, as I'm in here, but I'm still flaring, so my legs hurt, so I sat down. I tried really hard this week. And I guess it's just like a true testament to like, at least for my life, that like, even when like you're trying and you're giving it all you got, like things can still happen. People are still people. Situations are still their situations. It really is about handle things and how you decide to be and move forward, despite people still being people and situations still being situations and things still being things. It's about deciding that no matter what's going on, you're still gonna do the best you can and give everything you've got towards staying in the mindset and the mood that you want to be in, no matter what. No matter what anybody says, no matter how anybody makes you feel, no matter what situation pops up. Like, you really have to hold on, like, for dear life, hold on to your positivity and your joy. Like, you have to do that by yourself. Like, that's just you and God. That's it. It's nobody else's responsibility. I told you guys that I've had a crazy, crazy month. And like, I feel like I came out of it so much stronger and just with so much more peace. But I'm still a human, right? There's still gonna be stuff. And I think like what I'm realizing today as I'm having like my first like really bad day is that I can see the areas where I've grown with how I'm handling it, because there was a time that I'd lash out and just be angry and upset. There was a time when I would really brainstorm and think of every single possible way I could end my life. There was a time where I'd let it consume me and I'd just cry with no hope of anything ever being any better. Just kind of like a wallow in self-pity kind of thing. And wow, some of those I didn't even really think about. There's some that took me to my knees in my closet to pray, because I know that those thoughts don't come from God. And I know that in a time where I'm holding on as hard as I can to my joy and positivity, that of course the enemy is going to come and try and attack it and ruin it and change everything. So I have to be aware, and I have to know that it's a trick of the enemy, and that my God is stronger than anything that's going on around me or anything that the enemy is trying to make me believe. And you guys might not ever see this, because I don't know if I'm brave enough to even give this clip over, but it's keeping me sane right now. I talked to God, and I said I was gonna talk to you. I'm standing on that. Gotta get ready. If this does end up anywhere, I guess what I would want for you guys to get from it is that, you know, like, I'm not nobody or whatever, but like, people talk a lot about me being positive and happy all the time, despite, you know, my situations and things like that. And I work to be that way. It doesn't come easy, and there's days where I fall short and I can't do it. I don't have the strength. I don't have the energy. I can't. But I have my moments, and most times I end up in this closet praying with like every ounce of energy that I have, so that I could like emotionally pick myself up off the floor and be okay. But my positivity and my happiness that I do have, I wouldn't have without God. And that's it. Just know that, like, when you're going through things and it feels like the world is falling down on your head and like nobody understands you and there's just nothing left, I know like how lonely that can feel, but just know that it's not true and that you're not alone. There's always somebody. I don't care what it is. I don't care. You're like, Jazz, like, you don't know my life, bro. It's crazy. I don't care what it is. There's somebody somewhere that's going through it too. You're not the only one. And just know that, like, even times where you feel like God is just nowhere to be found, like, you're just out there by yourself. He's there. He sees you and he knows. And no matter what it looks like, it's going to be okay. I'm having a bad day. I am. I've accepted that I had a bad morning. But I don't have to accept that this is how I'm gonna handle it. I don't have to accept the sadness and the negativity and the hurt. I can decide that it's gonna be okay and that this is temporary, and that's it. It has an end. I just gotta be okay. That's it. Me deciding to be okay doesn't make anything any worse. If anything, it makes it better. That's it. You pray. You fix your face. Pick your eyelashes up off the floor. And just decide that you're okay. I literally just did that talking to you guys. I refuse to let my situations dictate my behavior starting now. That's it. I thank you, God, for your grace and your mercy, and I thank you that you've already gone before me and handled this situation in Jesus' name. I thank you for the rest of the amazing day that I'm going to have. I thank you for all the situations that have taken place in my life this morning, just turning around and working out for my good, and just you getting all the glory, Lord. I thank you for keeping my heart and my confidence if I end up posting this clip. And I pray that if anybody ever does see it, that it blesses even just one person's heart and helps them feel understood and just more aware of you and your presence, God. If anybody is watching this, I pray for everybody that's going through anything that's dealing with suicidal thoughts or depression or any negative circumstances in their life, a loss of a loved one, a friendship, a financial situation, just everything, God. All the negativity that's going on in any of their lives, God, I just speak against it in Jesus' name. And I pray that their situations turn around for the better soon. Thank you, and I praise you in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm okay. I'm just crying now because I love you guys. I'm good. We're good. We decided we were okay, so it's okay. Back to my good days, starting now.
Sorry, kind of left you guys hanging yesterday. I had a really good rest of my day. The girls, I had to get them all ready for orientation and everything, so the day was just like kind of hectic. Madden's out, so D was busy, so he didn't go with me to orientation, so it was just, B's got her own kid to deal with, and I got to find 3 classes and school supplies, so it was kind of a lot, but all is well in my universe. Picking up the U-Haul truck because it's moving day. Everybody say we're moving. B's with me. This guy's looking at me like I'm crazy, but yeah, I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. New office height. Let's get it.
See? You fell.
Have you done any building?
Yeah, but I can't make like stairs or anything.
What? Pull up the building.
Huh?
Pull up the building.
What building?
Like how you start to build. Yep.
Right.
You almost had, yep. And now you scroll through.
Oh.
Now look, if you want to do stairs, you hit back here. No, my bad. You hit this. Nope. Yeah, move over there. Use the left trigger. See? Stairs. And what you can do is, I'll show you a little bit of what you can do. If you come out here, you can build like really high if you wanted to.
Almost to the sky.
Yeah, then you can put some that down. Then you can put some walls.
So you're not just walking on the ground. Kind of like a little home.
Yep, and then if you go to it and you hold A, you can edit it. And so you can make a door. And then if you go out,
I like your house.
yeah, you can see what you built.
Yeah.
Right there. So those are the kind of things you can build.
It's just hot. Honey, can I play a game on your phone?
No.
I knew she would say that.
Or your tablet.
It's dead in your room
Why?
because there's no charger.
Oh. Why?
Because the way I'm about took the chargers. Oops.
Oh.